Welcome to the Tom Greene Show. Or this week, the Colin and Sammy Kaepernick Show. Of course, we all know that Colin Kaepernick is that quarterback from San Francisco that is decapitating, no pun fully intended, decapitating the defense. But who is Sammy Kaepernick, do you ask? That is his turtle. Yes, Colin Kaepernick owns a turtle. His name is Sammy. He has a Twitter. Follow him. I'm not sure what his Twitter name is, but follow him. I'd like to make a couple of shout-outs. My first shout-out is to Austin Yaks, number 33 on Eskville Garber's football team. Garber football swag, Yaks. He also submitted in picks for this week. I'd like to make a shout-out to Steven Tucker. He is a Michigan DJ that works at the Michigan Theater in Jackson, I believe. His Twitter name is @StevenTimATuck, and he also has a YouTube channel. JamesStar323 is his YouTube channel. Please follow him. Good guy. But anyway, championship week already. And so now you're thinking, well, all this football. Watching all this football, and some people are just saying, football?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know what I say about you?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
For non-football fans? And ain't nobody got time for you. Because if you say football,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
well, then ain't nobody got time for nothing. But anyway,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
the new sound of my soundboard, I just wanted to debut that because
Ain't nobody got time for that.
but anyway, two games this week. Before our picks, last week Landon and I both went 1-3, while CJ went 3-1, which we are still tied. Landon and I at 172, 91, and 1. CJ is made up 2 games and is now 15 back at 157, 106, and 1. But anyway, let's get to the games. First up, Atlanta and San Francisco. Of course, Lions fans will say,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
but we all do.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Anyway, Atlanta, the number 1 seed, is the only number 1 seed remaining. They got lucky and beat Seattle. Of course, Pete Carroll calling a timeout, and then he might have intentionally missed the kick, who knows, but he made the kick, and then Pete Carroll was like, Who called timeout? Idiot, you called timeout, Pete Carroll. Are you kidding me? You kidding me? So Pete Carroll, who called timeout?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You called timeout.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Anyway, of course, San Francisco coming off a good victory over Green Bay. I was very surprised that Green Bay didn't play as well as we thought, and San Fran played pretty well. So all 3 of us agreed, although I think Atlanta's got a bit of an edge here. San Francisco by 3, we all agree. CJ, Landon, and I. Although Yaks had submitted his pick, and he said Atlanta was going to win this game by probably 3. New England against Baltimore, the other one. The same exact 2 teams met last season in the same exact 2 slots. New England at 2, Baltimore at 4. But what happened? Baltimore choked right at the end. In this case, New England is coming off a big victory over Houston. I think, as Yogi Berra says, it's deja vu all over again. So Baltimore fans,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
New England wins. Although CJ and Landon say, New England fans,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
and they pick Baltimore.
Ain't
That's exactly.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm just obsessed with this button, so
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I just had to do that. New sound. Anyway. CJ and Landon picked Baltimore, and so does Yex. He picks Baltimore as well. And that's about it for this show. I can't believe this season is coming to an end, but there will still be more Tom Greene shows. So don't worry. This show will never end. Sometimes there may be an end to football, but this will never end wherever I go. So anyway, so haters out there,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
we'll see you later. And of course, I'm going to end with playoffs?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Haters,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
we'll see you later.